Nice. Okay. Should be up and running today. I shouldn't say today. All should be running all smoothly. Oh, wrong button. Yo, how you doing, Deacon? Mercedes on top. What's good? Hope you had good days, guys. Hope you had a good day. I need to pick my car. I'm going to think about being Maxi. Yo, how you doing, Nova? Hope you had a good day. Did you decide anything more about work? I remember using your character in 2018. Hey, that's a long time ago. That's a long old time ago, but I appreciate you, bro. I remember using my character then as well, man. They had the 2017 version of me before I went through the weight loss. It was quite funny. Rushing to turn PS. Need to finish eating breakfast. Breakfast? What part of the world are you in? Let me just bring my headset closer. I'm not going to show you what's written down, but I have like a whole concept of YouTube videos here. And stuff to get done on this piece of paper. So that's a very important piece of paper. I don't do crap, if I say your name correctly. Yo, how are you doing, Ibram? Bro was my idea. Ah, thank you, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna do the Friday takeaways as well as see how long they want me for. If it's for a couple of weeks, then fine. But if it's more than 2 months, gonna reconsider. Fair enough. Fair enough. Sounds like a good plan. No, it's open to everyone. If you're on console, PC, whatever you like. You should add a brownie on your car. No, because then I would get distracted and look at it instead of driving. You're in the Williams? Oh, man, awesome. My paddles broke, so I'm having to reconfigure the buttons. Mate, I had to do that before. It was 2021. My paddles broke on the steering wheel before the Mexico race. Luckily, we got a spare in time, literally like 10 minutes before the race started. But yeah, there was a moment when I was having to practice driving with buttons to change the gear instead of actually using the paddle. So I feel your pain. Yo, how you doing, Tesco Trolley? Hopefully you've been returned plenty of times today and no one's stolen you. In esports, yeah, it was 2021. Afternoon, just want to say thank you. Your Australia effort helped me get faster last night. Usually finished. Oh, you got up, mate. That's honestly so cool. Congratulations on your good result, man. Congratulations on it. It happened before. Don't mind it much. It's just annoying. Yeah, I get you. I get what you mean. I wish you could join, but your controller's cooked. Unlucky. Not yet. There's plenty of time in the day, my friend. There's plenty of time in the day. So let's not get our hopes up too soon, you know? Let me see. In esports, drivers you've done in the corners, is that faster than just medium overtake? It's just more efficient. Like, when you're off the power, you might as well just be in none to not waste any battery, you know. Like, if you're not on the throttle, it's not going to deploy anyway, but you can just use those little tips and tricks to be, like, really more efficient with your usage. So, yeah, it's more about that. It's just more about being efficient, you know. The same as, like, if you're not at 100% power, so let's say you're modulating the power on the exit of the corner, why you don't need to be a medium or hot lap or overtake, because you're still not at 100% power, you know? So anytime that you're not at 100% power, you might as well be a none just to save a bit of battery. Do I like F1? Never heard of it. Yo, you're sincerely thanks so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, brother. Hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? Made 360-ish. Fair enough. That's not bad going. That's not bad going, to be fair. Tesco's, have a word, boss man. Get your meal deal prices down. Yeah, of course you can join. Of course you can join. Try using none in quality. Yeah, in quality, I always just go medium and hot lap. I don't actually use none that much. Only like sector 1, let's say, of Japan. Favorite track ever is Croft in the UK. Wait, last week. No Wallies, man. No Wallies. Doing LMU, unfortunately, got murdered on lap 1. Unlucky. All in, though. Had a good stream. Lovely. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. Right. Let's get ready. Quality in every corner, they flash. I don't think esports drivers flash in every corner of quality. In the race, maybe, but not in quality, I don't think. I might be wrong, though. Right. We gotta cook it up. I have been liking the Red Bull, to be honest. The Red Bull's a nice car in this game. Was it only sending half the chat? Is that what happened? But yeah, it was not a fun situation. Not ideal. Where's Australia set up? Oh, there it is. Went back to the home page. That is definitely not ideal. Do you know how to find good setups or make your own setups created? Wait, I need to read the message a bit more. I just want to get out of the way. I think like learning setups is quite a long and tedious process, you know. I don't really think there's like one answer I can give. Somehow I avoided a massive crashing. I don't think there's like one major answer I can give to how to make setups. Because yeah, it's a really long and somewhat instinctual process. Well, I can't say instinctual. At first, it's like a learning curve, but after that, it's quite instinctual to what to improve on the car, like to make it less oversteery, more oversteery. So yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one to really answer fully. No worries, man. Happy to help where I can. Well, that guy is not very nice. Yo, how you doing, band? Welcome in, buddy. Right, we'll wait for DRS though. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, he's sending flying. Well, he's definitely getting kicked though. GG. How you doing, MC Stone? Welcome in, buddy. Can you join? Of course you can, man. Also, chat, pray for me tomorrow morning. I, just before this stream, changed the brakes on my mountain bike. And tomorrow morning, I'm absolutely going to send it down the trails. I don't mean like a little send. I mean, it's either going to look awesome or broken leg send. Nothing in between. So I'm gonna sleep. Alright, catch you later, buddy. No more scratches? Well, let's find out. It's either going to go one or two ways. Doing good, thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing good as well. Genuinely, I think how do I join might be up there with like most said phrases on this channel. I was none. Oh, there's like a low chance we can get DRS here. We might have got it. But the car ghosted. No, we didn't. Unlucky. What do we think, chat? Was Speed Demon enough at fault there? Because that looked pretty dirty to me. Or was that just like a last lap send kind of thing? Was it Krabs or Speed Demon? It was hard to see. How many hours do you have in your F1 games? A lot. too many. I've been playing the F1 game since 2010. Since 2017, I've had at least like 1.2 to 1.5k game hours every game. So probably before F1 2017, I was probably like 500 to 800 hours each game. Crazy work there. Man, gotta put in the hours, you know. Those trophies don't make themselves. How you doing, Will? Hope you had a good day, man. Which one did you play the most? I think F1 2019. Because we had like the crossover into COVID. So we played like the 2019 season normally, or F1 2019 season normally. And then we did like a lot of races at the start of 2020 when COVID was like starting, you know. So we basically effectively, with all the other stuff that was going on with like the F1 exhibition races, we basically did like one full season of F1 esports for the normal season. And then I would say equivalently, we probably did like another quarter of a season after that. Haven't played 1k hours since 2021. Yeah, but you're more an engineer though, aren't you? So engineers typically don't need the game hours. Well, yes and no. Because lobbies before esports. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of it gets built now during esports. No, it's a fair point you raise, though, actually. It's a fair point the more I think about it. If everyone were to qualify for the... What's EWC? I presume it's like a World Cup of some kind. Is that Esports World Cup? Esports World Cup. For 10 teams? That's a good question. Netherlands for sure. Well, the problem is, are there even 10 nationalities in F1 esports? No, I don't think there is. Like, if you include, like, league racing, yeah, but... Oh, that headset hair goes crazy. For surely PSGO F2 plus... Yeah, with those included, for sure. Like, 10 nationalities is represented, but... But I'm a bit confused over the concept. But 10 teams. Which countries would qualify for 10 teams? I don't get like what teams though. I don't get like the qualification for the teams. UK would have three top teams. Yeah, but that's why I'm confused over like the regulation of it. Because is it like a free for all and it's like the best esports org wins, or is it like the best country represented wins? It's esports. Yeah, I know that, but I'm confused over it. Like, okay, esports org. Okay, so esports organization, that's not F1 esports teams. Let's put it that way. Also, to answer your question, MP, what's next for you, real life racing? Yes. Give me 2 months and then, yeah. I wouldn't say more right now. Man, imagine Thomas and Yano as teammates. That'd be so funny. It wouldn't work? No, I agree. It would have to be like esports orgs on the F1 game, not nationality represented. So like esports orgs with like liveries on the car. And then to answer that question, who would be top? It's hard to say right now. But to be honest, Redline. I think Redline would be top. Followed closely by G2. What does stat padding mean? To be honest, though, I would actually pay for Thomas and Yano to be teammates. I genuinely would. I wouldn't pay much, because I don't care that much, but I would pay at least 10 quid. Yo, how you doing, Jochen? Would you go back and do PSGL again? Not PSGL. I like finishing the race in the pit lane. Nah, oh my god, I'm gonna hit him. Sorry. PSGL, no, because that's just like esports prep. WR, I think I could do. I think I could have fun in WR. Again, it's not a difference between PSGL or WR as a league. It's just PSGL is more sweaty than WR is. What about if it was like football nationality to F1 game? Who would win? That's a good question. I guess Netherlands. The problem is though, like, it would be Netherlands, but you couldn't put Thomas and Jarno as teammates. Like, in stats-wise, yeah, it would be the best lineup. But can you imagine, like, that team briefing in the morning? Like, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. They crashed. It would just not work. It would be like a scene from, like, Peaky Blinders. Like, no fighting, no fighting. Could work. They don't have any beef anymore. Aw. Unlucky for the TikTok content. What was the guy called? Good F1 content. If he had ads, if he had like AdSense on his TikTok page, he was raking in crazy money. Like, not even kidding. If he had like ads or had his money monetized on TikTok during prime PSGL season on F1 23, bro was probably making like 200 to 300 euros a month. Honestly, whenever you saw like Yarno and all that crash, shit-shing. Am I faster than Tom? No. He would destroy me in a race. Oh, you can't enter? Ah, sorry, man. Hopefully there'll be a space soon. What does VG mean? It was free Twitter engagement. Man, I rewatched one of those clips earlier. No, it was like the other day. It was after Spa, PSGL. When Yano said I was the only one who could drive in the team. Oh, I was dying at the time you said that. Mate, I loved it so much. The drama inside of me was like, oh, this is beautiful. Not your content? Yeah, but I can't imagine anyone was reporting him for it not being their content. Like, I think he would have enabled it, and then probably no one would have, like... I can't imagine anyone would have contested him on it. The what inside you? What? I'm very confused where that sentence is going, man. Yeah, no, exactly, man. The only people who would report it is PSGL. Just simply because then also, if that page is posting, then maybe people will interact less with PSGL. I'm kind of surprised PSGL didn't do their own version of the page or something like that. You know what I mean? I think that would have done quite well. Amazing contact model. I don't even really think that was his fault, necessarily. But to be fair, would that have happened in real life? Like, with that contact angle? I'm not going to rule that out as being impossible. Yo, Michael. I'm doing good, thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing good as well. Corner props didn't want to. Yeah, fair enough. Penalty for Yano. What a strange contact model. What is this guy doing? How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you, brother. Hope you're doing good as well. I was at the other house. Unlucky man. Maybe you need to get the Waitrose shopping trolley instead of a Tesco's one. Yeah. I think it was a bit strange, Krabs. Like, I even said, like, in a live moment, I don't think it was really your fault. It was just a very strange contact model. VPG. Maybe. If I've seen a photo of it, I think I would know it. I have to go now. I'll see you in a bit, buddy. Is it realistic performance? No, equal. Will, are you still there, man? Not gonna lie, Jensen. I was thinking to straight line you in the final corner. Boom. Almost dropped glasses. Right, Hungary. This should be cracking. When you get a minute, check it out. VPG Simwheel. Oh, I think I think I've seen those. They look quite good. Yeah, they look quite good. Then you play Unlucky Man. Can you join? Of course you can, man. How you doing, Bob 40? I always do like a bit of Hungary, to be fair. It's a good track. It's very underrated, in my opinion. Because it's boring to watch in real life, normally. People underrate the track. P15. Not ideal. Cabs are carrying Williams. You're on pole. Cooking. Oh, what a launch. Oh. Well, the Alpine was going to swipe me then. We're going to take a risk on the outside line. Bit of grass cutting. Oh, I'd say that outside line paid off. What was that? P15 to P5? Hello. Vincent wants Sabrina Carpenter. I actually don't know if I've ever listened to one of her songs, to be honest. But she's quite popular now, so I guess she's quite good. Probably should give it a go. Yeah, maybe one day. Terrible advice. Yeah, I'm planning to update more setups tomorrow. Want to get a bit more time. Cheers, Nova. And if we cook these final laps, we can still win. That might have just stopped us having the chance to win. Yo, man, that's crazy. 1 second, I need to go through the corner to reach out, but... Thank you for the 20 gifted, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Oh my god, I went on the grass looking at shit gifted. Thank you, bro. That was pretty close in the end. Oh, man. Yeah, appreciate the 20, man. Absolute legend. Love from India. Always love. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Much love, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, we keep swearing to, like, a no-no. What was your first F1 game? F1 2010. iRacing or F1 25. Both, to be honest. I enjoy them for different reasons, you know. iRacing's a bit more sweaty. I can chill out a bit more on F1. But I do want to make iRacing content soon. I just need to get my my fourth monitor set up for reading chat, and we're good to go. Well, I can't imagine it would be too hard. It's just getting around to it, you know. It takes fun. Unlucky, mate. What did you do to start esports? 2017. Hey, the fact there's some genuinely good people send it from 7 back, 7 tenths back. I might have been one of those people. You gave some undeserved room. Oh no. Chat. Did Declare get a penalty for that thing with that penalty with Russell? I never saw a proper update on it, to be honest. No further action. I mean, that's crazy. Like, I agree, it should be no further action, but it's crazy that they gave no further action to that, but a penalty to Sainz. I find that crazy. It's really strange. I'm honestly, I think it was rupees. Ooh, I need to find the setup quick. There we go. Just in time. The penalty can be taken him out. Did someone go straight? They did. Alright, mate. Rose already got a 2-second penalty. I'm just gonna get lunged, I can feel it. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I shouldn't have been so paranoid. Cool. Played Apex as lava in that final sector. I'm not gonna lie. That was my fault. Whoops. Sorry, Kevin. No one saw that, right? Saw what? Exactly. That's what we like to hear around here. How you doing, Aussie? Welcome in, buddy. I'm going to take a wild guess and say you're from the United Kingdom, going by your name. Oh, dirty, yeah. Close. Only half the world away, right? I'm not gonna lie, after what I did to Kevin earlier in this race, I do kind of deserve to be taken out. And we almost got it there from Craps. Hope you're well. Doing good, thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing good as well. Doing good. Lovely jubbly. Glad to hear, man. Well, that is not ideal traction. But fantastic for us. Thank you. Yeah, my bad, Kevin. I'm not gonna lie. I did completely wipe you out. I don't have a defense plan for that. I firmly hold my hands up and hope that I have the same stewards as the Science and Lawsome incident. Because if that's the case, I can get away with anything. And he will get the penalty. Maybe could be fastest? Ah, not quite. Yo, how you doing, Declan? Hope you're good, man. How are you? Doing good, man. Hope you're good. Jensen won the race and then left. Bro peaked and then was like, okay, see you later, boys. And my voice peaked there as well with that voice crack. That is not too great. Welcome everyone in. Hope everyone had a good day. Voice crack is still part of my esports performance. Oh, we're back into the self-roasting era. Here we go. Yo, how you doing, Dennis? Three for three. Can we make it 4 for 4? Go for that home run, man. Go for that home run. Live your dream. Is E-Series this Friday, Declan? Yeah? What track? What track? Pain. Spain, as in. Japan, Canada. Mexico. Spain isn't that bad. I enjoy Spain. Finally joined. Let's go, man. Qatar. Please. I think I have Qatar on here. I don't. Everyone was slipstreaming in Vegas. That's just sad. Yo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. How you doing, Logan Sargent fan? Can't wait for Vegas DRS games. It's gonna be cooking. Good day. Hope you're doing good, bud. Would you prefer the F1 Esports fight from this year? I would prefer my one because I won both my title fights. But for TV and entertainment, Yano versus Thomas is just peak entertainment. Because you just know it's going to end in a crash somewhere. Thanks for the 4 roses, Logan Sargent. Appreciate you, bro. He just came from school. Nice. Congrats. Is school back after? Is like the summer break already done? Otis versus Thomas at Suzuka. Cinema. Absolute cinema. Do you support some football? I don't, unfortunately. I don't really watch football. The only time I really support football is like when the national team are playing. I'm like, come on, England. What's the song? It's coming home. It's coming home. Answering for him. See? That jump start almost got me. Eyes on the road? Kinda. Work hard 999. What happened to work hard 998? Oh, the guy's staying out. Oh, we got DRS to the car ahead. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's my braking point. Went for completely the wrong marker. This chappie's DRS up ahead. Cheeky chappie. It's gonna give me a lovely DRS and slipstream. Yo, how you doing, Katie? Hope you had a good day. Welcome in. Oh, this guy's gonna burn all of his battery, ain't he? Congrats. Well, that's karma. Not too bad, back to the cottage today. Ah. Yeah, I get why that kind of sucks, actually. But hopefully it was a good day, relatively. Like, in terms of getting back into things. Not been too bad, lovely jubbly. Yeah, my day has been good, thank you. Quite productive. Changed the brakes on my bike. Done some content. Some other bits and bobs like that. So yeah, it was productive. It was good. It was good. Oh man, he's playing DRS games already. You don't need to apologize. You have your life to live, you know? I think anyone who... tried to make someone apologize for not being in their stream on the internet is a bit weird, to be honest. You have your own life to enjoy, you know? Yeah, I get what you mean. It's quite in today's society to apologize for everything. I get what you mean. my god, I'm 7/10 up on my delta. Kind of shows how much DRS games have been going on. Will you send it? Of course he will. Fun yesterday though? Went British Touring Car. Yeah, I did see that on your Instagram story. Up in Donington. Seems cracking, to be fair. Was it good races as well, or? And did it rain? I feel like we had a bit of rain yesterday, although I can't really remember it raining. I'm just like pretty sure at some parts of the country it would have rained. Yeah, British Touring Cars is generally like top level value, to be fair. It's 25 quid of your life? You clearly haven't spent 35 quid on Freddos yet. Try that, then come back to me. Spiced it up, ah, lovely. Say 70 Freddos? Yeah. I wish it could be 75 though. Me and Marcel will make great esports analysis. Because we're also very different in the way that we would do the analysis, I think. Like, generally, I would say, like, Marcel, when he does analysis, comparing to me, is really difficult to put into words. But I think Marcel's generally more focused on what happened, whereas I'm generally more focused on what made it happen. And both things are equally important. But I would say that's a bit of a unique difference between the two ways that we approach it. At least how it seems anyway. Because it might be different if I ever do it, you know? But I think it would be a cool combo. Is the EA service down? Not for me. For me, it's okay. Where is my phone? Oh no. Where is my phone? That is a problem. Where is my phone? I actually might have lost my phone. Unlucky. But yeah, I'll be down to have like 75 Freddos. The thing is, I actually don't know how I've managed to like lose it in this period of time. Phone, phone, phone. Oh, there it is. Phony, phone, phone, phone. Hello. Ring, ring. There we go. Someone needs to call me now. I hope not, because that means like unexpected people have my phone number, and that's never a good thing. That's never a good thing. Like when someone unexpected has your phone number, you're like, huh? How did you get that then? There's buzz. My phone's always on buzz as well. I literally never take it off silent. Like, I don't know. I just find it like annoying when it's on. No, I keep a lot of my instant notifications off. Like the way I try to operate with social media now. I have done for a little while now, but I try to operate with social media that I don't like having notifications on for them. Otherwise, I end up just getting drawn into like looking at them too much and not doing my work, basically. So I like post my story or post my content, go back to doing my work, and then whenever I'm free, I'll manually go to check my my messages or something like that, basically. And it took starting P2. Well, that isn't going to go well. Let's shoot a pit lane exit. I didn't cause that, okay? I promise. I didn't do anything there. Spinella. Oh my god. Sure. I'm glad that you believe me. Thank you for that. Your trust is invaluable. I respect the effort to do the switch back, but it didn't really work out well for him. Oh, bottomed out. I don't get what you mean. He could be in France right now, so glad it's only the wall. I don't get it. I might be the only one. I am feeling a bit on the slow side today. Ah, okay, I see now. Pet. Copy Fenway. Okay, Pricey. It is time for you to offer your position. Thank you. I don't really do the wheel flick. It's probably faster, but for me, it's just so annoying to do. I choose enjoyment over doing the wheel flick, basically. It's hard when you have 40 back on as well. Yeah. Oh, well, that was a concentration lapse. That was a bigger concentration lapse. Don't read chat and drive. Jesus. Might be getting a bit tired over here. Sheesh. Yo, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. Had a good day. Lovely. Glad to hear, man. Guitar should be cooking. My advice. Yeah, what advice would you like, man? TB, like terabyte, as in like a download. Probably try to be smoother on the wheel. I would say that's one of the big differences for pace this game versus previous ones. Ooh, I did it again. Are you on console or PC? Because if you're on PC, play some other games like Assetto Corsa, and that'll beat it out of you, don't you worry. If you play some proper Sims, that'll knock that driving style out of you, I promise. Yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend playing ATC. The cars are too quick for that sort of focus on the driving style. I would play like AC with a road car. That's what I would do. Found your phone? Let's go. Where was it by any chance? He catered straight onto the gossip. Yo, how you doing, Max? Welcome in, buddy. Goes to his life. Facts. Oh, I thought that was going to be an insta-free 2-second penalty then. Oh my god, dirty yet. Alright, this should be locked, signed, sealed, and delivered now. Tire pressure a bit of a mix. Oh man, I used my battery too early. Sometimes it's better to go max, sometimes it's not. Really just depends on the circuit you want. Lovely jubbly. The guy was actually quite quick, to be fair to him. Are you going to continue co-op? No. Lots of things said Doc Hudson. Better left to go right.
You've smashed it out the park. It's been an absolute privilege watching you drive this car that's been built by a team of brilliant people.
Wow, that Christian Hornet message was really inspirational. World changing. I didn't see him get DSQ'd, so I'll keep an eye out for it. Cheers, buddy. Oh, I don't want to do that. Where's my keyboard? Big up what Katie said. I second that. Appreciate you. I'm thinking to maybe do a bit of F2. Actually, let's see what was on F1 leaderboard. Oh, we still have it here. Shinaka tried to take it. Unlucky. We've been racing since 2010 on the F1 games. Then you have to do Kota. Why Kota? Is that the track that Bari lost his mind? If so, no thank you. Well, we have coaching sessions for that, Will. Had to throw the plug in there, don't worry. Never a missed opportunity and all that. Is Mexico's setup bad? And YouTube track guides? I've done a track guide for every track. I mean, the only next track guides I can do are the rain, but I don't really know if people want that, to be honest. Who is Marbecca? That's the point. Ah. Who is he? Cheating scammer? Didn't know you changed your username. Well, let's beat this scammer. Oh, wait, what makes him a scammer, actually? Let me just update my titles. Yeah, set up his dog. I need to make a quick thumbnail for YouTube. Discount price. Oh my god. Okay, that's really bad though. Like, I guess the person who sent that didn't get the money back. How you doing, Thomas? Welcome in, buddy. Ooh, do 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 do. How you doing, Richard, man? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you had a good day. The download is taking longer than normal. I don't have longer than normal, though. Basically, people heard that I'm doing like time trial and live stream, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, we need to join." Active in the chat. Let's go. All the league races start coming in. Is this old washed unk gonna get the world record? Back in school. That is a bad feeling, to be fair, mate. I don't envy you there. Might be time to drop out. Might be time. Wait, who ain't getting the world record? Me or the other guy? You're saying I won't get it? Hunky Hayes. Mate, I might do the Sonny Hayes story arc and come back to F1 Esports. And get my teammates to wreck people so I can win. Joke. Nah, it's all good, man. It's funny. I just didn't know if you meant me or someone else. Shark, we need to make a bet. If I get this world record or not. Oh, I need to adjust my to a bit further over. Do 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 do. Mate, your teammate's doing Antonelli. If someone touches your car, mate, honestly, that's the way. Touch it down the inside. Why did my game not launch? The wing levels. Wait, okay, we'll start on that wing. We'll start on that wing. Tell me the esports team to sign you. I'll bring out the elbows like never before. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Well, that seems to be the way to win esports recently. So. Man, I keep on driving the Red Bull. People might think I'm affiliated. Get you in esports? Honestly, get them in. Let's go. Does anyone remember what the world record was? It was like a 13.4, no? Holy wing level. I mean, actual, like, real work record. Danny was a 14.0, but the top of the leaderboard was 13.8. Good. First lap, only 1,000th. That's what we like to see. Higher than I would have done in my prime. Oh my god. Only a second to go. Yeah, I'd say Kota's quite hard to learn. Holy curb. Bit average through there. There's also a criteria for these laps. I can't wheel flick. If I wheel flick, everyone feel free to unfollow from the channel. You try 09 wings. It is very weird how the wings work in this game. Oh, cheers, Helly. Appreciate it. Honestly, default wings might have been cooking. Yeah, I know he's a hacker. I thought with less aero it would be faster, but now I'm not too sure anymore. Maybe the lower tire pressure was better. Let's see. Body rotation. Yeah, guys, if you want me to try a setup, you can try it before me. I am not your guinea pig to try setups. All due respect. Yeah. Because the way I see it, to be honest, is if I need to look at chat and just see everyone put like a setup thing, I do this off stream. For me, it's not enjoyable looking at chat and just seeing, try this, do that, test this. Like I say, if you want to try a wing, try it yourself, man. It's your recommendation, not mine. From the road record with Blizny, it's half a second right now. But that's without doing any like wheel flicking or game exploits. Yo, Jeremy, welcome in, buddy. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I find it more satisfying to drive without wheel flicking, even though I know it's slower on this game at least. Wheel flicking is where you just turn the wheel aggressively, very quickly. Very unsatisfying, unrealistic driving style. Was quick in this year's game. Also was quick last year as well. I just dislike doing it. As long as you can screen share your POV on Discord, then yeah. As long as or stream your POV, or as long as I can see your POV when driving, then yeah, VR is completely possible. Awesome. Hey, cheers, Richard, man. Appreciate ya. How am I half a thing up? Crazy. I tried a different line. Still kind of worked. Track analysis, yeah. So the way I do my stuff, Jay, is I don't do strategies at the moment anyway, because I don't know enough about the strategies, and I think the strategies are so much changing month to month, race to race, circumstance to circumstance. You know, like one week the strategy is good, next week the strategy might be bad. You know, so I don't do strategies because I just, to be honest, I don't know enough about it to want to charge people money for it. And with track analysis, I do that for free with my track guides. So just on my YouTube channel, then you'll have like a track guide with like ERS, etc. Yeah, the setup on the leaderboards are basically half made, because the top esports drivers don't want to show exactly what they're racing with. Also stable for controller. I think it should be. I have to be honest. I've not tried on the controller because I'm just not good on the controller. But from the people who have paid for it on the controller, yeah, they like it. Actually, I ordered your setup. Oh, mate, those are great. Oh, thank you, buddy. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Do you have pictures to hide the setups on Twitch? I just do this. Whenever I'm in my setup page, I just do this. And then when I'm ready, I do that again. We get them immediately? Yeah. So when you buy them, I have like an app set up through my website that will send you an email with like a download link to get the files. Occasionally, the download link can end up in the spam. Occasionally, so sometimes you just need to check there. I don't, and that's a good idea, to be fair. That's a good idea, to be fair. I don't know how, if I maybe mispronounce your name, my apologies. But Pippo? Pippo, if I say your name correctly. But yeah, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. Didn't really think of that. Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's very true. Favorite F1 game of all time? Probably F1 2012. That game was really good. You have me on LinkedIn? Thank you. I think. I got the other day an invite to add Fred Vasseur. That I was not expecting. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, but it's just there. Hey, what do you mean by... Won't show the setup. Basically, like, if you're on F1 esports, you have an NDA for your setups, your work that you do. So you have like an NDA for that. So then the pros don't show that the full setup, because the setup on time trial can be like stolen and used by other people. So people don't like fully show what they have. What do you do full time? This. I run my setup shop. I do my social media content. Yeah, I just do that, to be honest. So I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky. I'm really lucky. I want to do something a bit more like something else, a bit more in the normal world though, soon. So I don't know. Even if it's just like working or something like on a farm for like a day a week, maybe two. Or laboring, doing something like on a, like I say, on a farm, or just doing something like intensive, like with the body. I want to do that, like, because this is a really nice job, and I love doing this, but it's really comfortable. And to be honest, if you just stay inside all day, every day, and you're not like put into sort of, let's say, humbling situations, it's easy just to be like taking everything for granted. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've been looking into that. I've been looking into that to like go and like work on a farm or something for a day or two a week. Do you have a football club? I don't, to be honest. I only watch it when the national team's playing. Brendon, how do I improve my TC control? Not by yawning. That's not the one. I would say it sounds obvious, but just be really smooth with your throttle. Don't like over push it. I think is the best way. I think if you're over pushing the throttle, then can be a bit of a problem. You know what I mean? So yeah, just be smooth, be careful, don't over stress, and it'll be coming to you in a good way. Chat, I have a question for you. You look between 18 and 35. Thank you. If I shave, I look 16. Yeah, I'm actually 26. Yeah, I'm 26. So I have a question. What would you prefer me to stream? iRacing or Le Mans Ultimate? I would personally prefer iRacing because I don't have to spend more money, to be honest. I already have iRacing. ACC Evo. Is it worth it though? Why is 4 coaching packs and the single 150? It's basically a discount. So when you buy 4-pack in one, you get a 10% discount. When you buy a 2-pack, you get a 5%. When you don't buy a pack, as in you just buy a single one, you get no discount. So it's the normal. It's a bit of a limitation from the website because I do it through Shopify and through another app. So I would prefer like the 4-pack and the 2-pack to be like the total price of everything. That would be 170 and £95 for the 2-pack. But unfortunately, it's just not possible to do it like that. Not that I know of anyway. So it's a bit of a limitation. But a limitation I can't really do much about at the moment, unfortunately. So you can better buy the 4-pack. I mean, it's up to you, man. Like, in terms of efficiency for money, it is better with the 4-pack, as it is a 10% discount. But I always take an approach in life that I don't ever want to tell people where to spend their money, you know? Like, if someone wants to spend it, they probably will. But I don't want to be on the stream, like, or in anywhere in life, like, oh, do this, you know? Oh, it's 45 per... Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you see what I mean? It adds up to like 170, but basically because of like the website and the app, there wasn't a real clean way to do it like total, if you see what I mean. So I just did it like that. Too soon for ACC Evo? Yeah, I agree. I think you should do iRacing. Yeah, I think I need to make iRacing happen. First of all, I won't be able to interact with chat so much when driving. I would need to double check my streaming with free monitors and interacting and having like a 4th monitor for chat. But after that, it should be good to go. I might do it tomorrow. I might see if I can get iRacing going tomorrow. But like I say, just as a warning, I won't be so interactive because just simply because I won't be able to read chat as much. Should be able to do that pretty easy. Yeah. I have a 4th monitor that I use for editing. But it's on my desk, and I don't know how easy it would be to like put on my floor or something like that, like easily like moving it. So I would need to look into that. And or I have like a 4th like low quality monitor behind me, what I might just be able to swap like the HDMI cable out for. What I think might be a good solution. Maybe you won't be able to see it on the camera, but I have a spot down there what might work for it. I might do that tonight, actually. You rank the F1 sim games based on realism, F1, ACC, Evo, LMU. I've not played LMU. Out of 10. I can't rate them out of 10 because a lot of the cars I've not driven in real life, and a lot of the tracks I've not driven in real life, so it's probably not fair for me to be like ranking them. You know what I mean? I would say the best out of those simulators though, and go from like top to bottom. I would say the best is Chan. You've never even driven an F1 car. You can't rate it. F1 is not 0 anyway. It's not 0. I would say iRacing is the best, followed by, without playing it and just watching it, I would say LMU. ACC/ACC Evo come in third, and then F1 is in fourth. From the UK. From the UK. I heard. Yeah, I think probably I've heard the same about LMU. I think the trouble with LMU may be, it might just end up in the situation that, like, iRacing is this all-conquering sim, you know, that is like almost impossible to take limelight away from, like almost impossible. So I feel like maybe can end up in a situation that LMU will just start to slowly die out, and then iRacing will just continue to take the main center stage. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know how long the longevity on LMU can be for. I feel at the moment it's new, it's hip, it's cool, but I just don't know how long it's gonna sustain its like viewer stats for. You know, I would love it to. It looks like really good, and although I don't know for sure, but I think I know some of the people who make the game. They've never told me that they work on the game, but I think I do know people who've helped make the game. So I think the game looks mega. I hope it does really well, but iRacing is just so all conquering. These apps where, yeah, the thing is, I'm really OCD about the not full tabbed in, like being fully tabbed in to the game. Like I'm pretty much convinced through the OCD that if I'm running the game windowed, I get an input lag. Like, someone might completely prove me wrong and just prove that I'm talking nonsense, but that's kind of how I see it. I use Shopify Nova. For me, it's a really nice solution, actually. It was pretty easy. Yo, how you doing, Hector? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Doing good, thank you. Le Mans is a cheap alternative. Yeah, agreed. Windowed full screen. I think so, yeah. I think it would be windowed full screen. It's the same reason why I don't use overlays. It's the same reason I don't use, like, race labs. Because I'm always just nervous that it gives, say, like, an input delay. But, like, that's the thing about Le Mans Ultimate being the cheap edition, or the cheap version. That eventually a cheap alternative dies out. I might just be talking nonsense, though. I might just be talking nonsense. Real man, same. Okay, I'm happy you said that. Otherwise, I would feel like an idiot. I'm happy you agreed with me, man. I'm happy you agreed with me. Yeah. Do you know when we can compare? When the esports comes out. How so? Compare what? Like, on the Ultimate when esports comes out. To be honest, mate, I wasn't wondering, but thank you for the information. Well, the thing is, though, it's a really interesting argument about how much viewership will be affecting player base from esports, right? But equally, it can destroy the player base. Like, prime example is this game, F1 2025. Prime example. That it was related to the message above. Oh, I didn't see that one. Sorry, mate. I didn't see the message above. I'll read it in just a sec. Like, the thing is, they didn't let esports drivers on this game early, like ahead of time, for the first time since like 2019 or 2018. And even though the game is not that much better than F124, right? It got received so much better by the public because the esports drivers weren't on the game, like wheel flicking everywhere. So it's a really interesting thing that esports drivers can ruin a game's playability by exploiting the hell out of it. You know, like it can literally total a game and destroy a game if you're not careful. But equally, it's also the game's responsibility to make it not breakable. No, but you still see what I mean, though. Like for example, if like the Ultimate suddenly said, "Okay, we're gonna do like 100K prize pool for the winner," everyone's gonna start grinding it, and then ultimately there always will be exploits that arrive. If there aren't, then fair play. But yo, Yuki Pookie, welcome in, buddy. Aha, cheers, Hector. Appreciate you. I was 0.6 ahead of my PB, 10 months, knowing I had 54 times by broker. For world record holder. Oh, fair enough. Like, not esports and not casual. The thing is, I get what you're saying, and that's very good in, like, a concept, but I just don't see that working in reality, because it's almost impossible to make, like, multi-class races and like, GT car, prototype car in one race, and to have them all mid. Like, the overhaul and the balancing that will take is so difficult. If you win an esports race, what do you get? Depends on your contract, to be honest. If you have a contract that gives you bonuses, then you get bonuses. So it's more what you agree with the team ahead of being in that contract. If you don't ask or negotiate anything for a win, then you don't get anything. Oh, you talk about F1. Yeah, but the thing is, from F1, like, it's I think a really strange situation that they have, to be honest. I feel like David Greco was always underappreciated in the F1 game development. I don't know about inside the company, but I'm speaking like globally from outside perspective. And now that he left, I think there's been a real ripple, and I think a lot of what's happening with the game is as a net result of David leaving, or David, I should say, David leaving. Because he's super talented, but also the presence that he had internally to have like the balls to say what he believed. I really respect that. And the thing is like when you're making a racing game, there's so many opinions about what it should or shouldn't be that you need someone like David, to say it, you know. This game's not even the same and everyone knows it. But it doesn't have to be this bad. I agree. I think the thing is, if the game was arcadey, but they got rid of like the exploits, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it's good. Did you ever meet? Yeah, I did meet Lewis and Valtteri. I think I still have Valtteri's phone number. Maybe. Val. Oh, I do. He changed his profile picture to that American thing. Oh, that's funny. Every F1 driver does it after retiring. I want to, yeah. I want to. I want to do something on Lamar Ultimate or iRacing. But it's also about doing it in the right way. I've not actually properly reached out. And also for the time commitment, I need like the right team. I don't, to be honest, I think being rational about it, probably not like going straight away to a red line. I would love to. That'd be so cool. But like working my way up on the scene and earning my space there would be nicer. So yeah, I think there's a lot to explore on that side of things. But also like to be free enough that when the F1 games come out, then I can focus on doing content with them as well, you know. I think F1 esports can go to the level of EAFC esports. I don't watch EAFC esports, so I'm not really sure how big it is. But I think F1 esports can grow huge, but it needs the right things. It needs the right understanding. I think it needs the right marketing. At the moment, I think I got asked for 8 years in a row, what is my favorite F1 car? When I could have been asked so many better questions. And who is my favorite F1 driver and who is my favorite F1 car? 2 questions that followed me for every season I ever did in F1 esports. I wanted to do PESC. Honestly, PESC seems so crazy. I think I wouldn't want to do PESC because it just seems like so nuts with everyone punting each other. But endurance would be crazy good. Like the PESC is like F1 esports level of iRacing, but was it like 40 cars? And probably closer, like car to car, because of like lower dirty air, etc., and no strategy. And you could just get punted. You could get punted easier than F1, I would say. So a huge respect to people who do PESC, but it seems a bit like cray. If you wanted, I'm gonna bring it back. There's gonna be a 1 driver championship. I'm gonna win it. Like Credit Series, man. Tag them on Twitter. Get me in. Go spam their accounts to get me in, man. uh, I think with the right like handicap, it'll be fine. Like maybe only using medium and hot lap, never touching the overtake button. I think that would be good for the F1 game balance with the overtaking. And starting from the back, of course. I think you look. I'm biased, of course, but I think it'll be good for them to have, like, a, like a quick driver in. You know, that's just my opinion. But because at the moment, like, it's basically league racing there anyway. Right, it's almost time to wrap this stream up, chat. Should be a dedicated quality mode. How so, buddy? It was see if Alex can. Yeah, I mean, like I say, Alex is already a high level anyway. Like, yeah, Credit Series is in this weird thing. Like, hi, good night, Chan, buddy. Good to speak to you, though. But they're in a weird thing where the top like 5 to 8 in a race, depending if they can get a good result, are sweating like crazy. And then if you're like P9 or below, they're just crashing into each other and making safety cars. So it's a really strange one. Oh yeah, I agree. EOS mode should be locked. Oh, should be locked. Wouldn't just pit again and set the car to be a solution. How so? Don't pit. Oh, I see. The problem is, it's like it's too messy to enforce that rule. Like, it's really hard to actually enforce it properly. Then what happens if someone boxes, and what happens if they don't retire? Then it's hard to explain to the fans and the people watching to why they're not allowed to box. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna go and try work out how to stream this iRacing stuff, and I will try and catch you guys and girls for tomorrow. Like I say, when I stream like iRacing, probably I'll be less interactive with chat just because it takes more focus. But yeah, it will be nice not to do a wheel flick. Let me just do this. Oh my god, I'm quite low in my chair. Jesus. 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 Ooh, that's bright. Well, the raid actually should work today. That would be nice. That would be lovely jubbly if it could. Have a good night. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate ya. Appreciate ya. Ooh, 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 ooh. Trying to tell you, I noticed. I looked back. It was only when Victoria sent me a message on Instagram. I was like, whoa. Because I was watching like Marcel's story anyway. I think I was watching Marcel's story as it came up. Like, so I was like, that is not ideal. Someone doesn't use dark mode. What makes you think that? What makes you think that? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. 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 Sorry.
$39.6.
Wow,
Oh,
big
mate.
lap.
That is a big lap. Huge.
Who's live? Oh my
Huge,
god.
huge. That is a great lap. Fair play.
Who's live on F1? I'm tempted to do that guy Vince, but also someone else. This guy is called Follow to join F1 lobbies.
Watch Dan.
Let's follow him.
Feels weird looking at Dan in a Merc. Hate him more.
Right, this raid needs to work today. Right, while that raid is working, I'm going to end the YouTube stream. So everyone on YouTube, much love, much glad to see you, glad to see you, glad to see you. Thanks for the chat, guys. You're more than welcome, my friend. You're more than welcome. Happy to hear that they're helping, you know? So that's lovely. Thank you, buddy. But yeah, I'm going to end the YouTube stream. So love you over on YouTube. Love you long time. And I will catch you later. So ciao. Bye-bye.